Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, and welcome to March Third Party Madness. That's right, it's more of March Third Party Madness. This time, it's the Night Morpher KM-05 Screetcher, also known as Starscream, from Mastermind Creations. As you see, nice box, nice artwork of Screetcher, aka Starscream, schematics, plane mode, robot mode, more schematics of the robot mode, plane mode on the top, bottom has warnings. That's about it. Not bad. And I know this figure's a couple years old now, but still, I just got him, so he's kind of cool. And in case you didn't know, he is based off of, some of the designs from the Hearts of Steel comic. Hearts of Steel comics took place during, the Civil War era of the United States, so to speak. His train landing gear aren't down. Oh boy. But yes, he does have train wheels for landing gear, and he rolls very nicely with them, as you can see. And it's an odd design. I mean, it's a three-winged plane with three propellers. It has a lot of nice details on it, though. Really nice. Like I said, train wheels for landing gear. Because if I had any of the other Night Morpher lines, like Annihilator or whatever the Optimus Prime was, I can't remember now, but they had train tracks because they were trains. You could actually put these guys on the train tracks. You see here, he's got a lot of nice detail in here, painted and molded. Yeah, pipes and some gold details, some blue metallic paint on the thrusters. And he's got these flip-out pegs here. If I had the Skywarp and Thundercracker molds of this, you could take them, and he's got peg holes in his feet that whoever had this before me obviously filled in, but you are supposed to peg them into these holes. I guess that's why some of the holes aren't covered that had screws. Oh well. No big deal. And I like how he's got these Gatling guns on here. They're really nice Gatling guns. They can combine. I don't really do that. I like it. I prefer them to be on his arms the way they're supposed to be, like his Null Rays of old. And this spins real nicely. All these propeller blades spin real nicely. But these are very sharp. The wingtips are sharp. These are sharp. This not so much, but like these can actually cut you if you're not careful. I know Emgo got cut by his when he was messing with it. So, yeah. It is really cool. Nice cockpit. Just an interesting design. So some people call it like a steampunkish design. I can see that. It really is. Alright. I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm not going to do transformations, so I'm gonna put him in robot mode, and we'll take a look at that. Be right back. Alrighty, and here we have Screetcher in robot mode, and he looks really cool in this mode. Very wicked looking. Very cool. Again, still lots of sharp stuff. Like the Gatling guns on his arms. Really works. Got a lot of articulation. This red on him is actually a metallic red. There's a nice bit of gold paint in there. It's just really cool. One thing though is on his face. See if I zoom in on his face. You can see that. He's got a nice smirk. I don't like these ears. I know that's part of the design. They can go back, and I think when his ears are back, he looks more like like Starscream to me. That's just me. That's my preference. If you get this guy, you do what you want to do with him. That's your preference. Now he has some interesting features in this mode. One of which is his knees. Oh, gotta zoom back. Sorry about that. Failure, failure. But you see here all these gears and stuff. As you move the knee back and forth, they're gears. So don't ever hold them like this. You can strip the gears. If you bend the knee, which you see he's got a really nice bend in his knee, the gears move, which is kind of cool. It's almost like, you know, the old mech tech from the Movieverse line. He these things here can come off and become a sword, which I'll do in a minute. You can also take his wings off, combine them with these, and make this gigantic shuriken thing. I'm not going to do that. That's a pain in the butt. But trust me. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. But his articulation is fantastic. We'll go over that real quick before I do the sword. Heads on a nice ball joint. You get so much movement out of it. Shoulders go up, down, clickety ratchets, rotate. He's got a nice bend in his arm. You can give him a double elbow if you unhook the one part of it. He has a wrist swivel, which is cool for such for a decent sized figure like this. Has a waist, which is also nice and clicky. Legs, he's got more clicky joints. In, out, up, down. Nice rotation there. Real nice bend at the knee. He's got a ball joint here at his toe. Heels can move up and down, so you can get some good movement out of him. Get some really... Let's see if I can get him into a decent looking pose. There we go. How's that? He is going to kick somebody's butt. He's roughly Voyager size. Let's see. The only Voyager I've got really handy is Whirl, and I haven't reviewed him yet. So, guess what? You're getting a preview of an upcoming figure. And Whirl is actually quite tall for a Voyager. But you see, he's roughly Voyager size. It's not too bad. Don't say nothing about the legs on Whirl. There's going to be a big thing about Whirl's design when I get to it. Alright. Preview. So yeah. Now, these. I'm not sure how you take them off. I think you pull them straight down or something. No, they're clipped on in such a way, like a jigsaw puzzle. There we go. There's one. And then the other. Alright. Cooperate with me, Screetcher. No! You take these and, you know, just like putting a puzzle together, follow the pattern. And you got this double-bladed sword of death thing that he can hold. I know, I say of death in everything, but it's a... And he dropped it. He doesn't want it. I don't need no stinking sword. But yeah, like I said before, you can take his wings off. How do we take his wings off? Come on. I did it before. They weren't attached to him when I got him out of the box. Okay, there we go. Pull them off from these little... This one locked. There we go. Yeah, there's a locking mechanism on it. If you see here, when the gears are up, it's locked. When there's holes, it's unlocked. Keep that in mind. So we do this. Alright. And we take the sword. Ooh. And let's see how I screw this up. I'm not sure how to do this. I think... there's a groove here somewhere. Is that it? Put that groove in. One of these grooves in. Come on now, I just saw somebody do this the other day. I'll figure it out. Give me a minute here. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, after many tries and failures, I finally figured it out. And how you can get his wings and the swords all together for this gigantic shuriken thing. This is just insane. This weapon is bigger than him. Do you really want to mess with this guy? Do you really? Because he will hurt you with this thing. Seriously. Anyway. So, my final thoughts. This guy is kind of cool. If you can get him for a good price, I recommend him. What else can you say? It's more March third-party madness, and this guy is a bit of awesome from that. So there you go. The Night Morpher Screetcher. You be good. You don't want him coming after you with this thing. I think it would hurt. Later.